back to the movie inspectors. Was that because you were behind your Iron Man mask? Well, what are we reviewing today there, Grant?
Iron Man 2. I'm sorry for the late upload. I'm sorry!
There's nothing to be sorry about. We got a little busy this week. So Marvel Mondays turned into Wacky Marvel Wednesday. I'm Inspector Dustin. This is G-Man, Superstar G, G to the B to the E, Grant. Say hi.
Hi. You better stop calling me names!
Alright, Spazoid. So what movie are we reviewing today?
Iron Man 2.
Yeah, Iron Man 2. And, well, Grant, this is the first movie after the original two Marvel movies came out. First, there was Iron Man and Incredible Hulk. They both released in 2008. And because they both did so well, they decided to do the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And the first movie that really came out of the Marvel Studios that really started to expand the Marvel Cinematic Universe was Iron Man 2. It came out in May of 2010.
They waited 2 years.
They waited 2 years, but they went right into production right after Iron Man 1 opened, basically in July of 2008, and got this out in since May 2010. That's a lot of shooting that they got done in that time. So, Grant, tell me what you think about this movie.
I think this movie this movie is so good that I want to see some more of these characters.
Like which characters?
Well, Whiplash is dead, so we can't come him.
We think he's dead. Yeah. You never see a body, so you never know if
we see him looking pretty dead.
We do. Spoilers.
Yeah. When both Rhodey and Iron Man and Tony Stark shot their hand, they caused a big explosion in Whiplash's face, making him pretty much dead.
And then he blew himself up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much a bummer. So, Grant, what other characters do you want to see more of?
I want to see more of, who was the Hammer Industries?
Justin Hammer.
I would love to see him. He only went to prison.
Yep.
That means he can break out anytime when the writers want him.
Yep,
they could have a prison break.
They could have
But I don't know what he would do because he exactly the only thing he wanted to become evil. He didn't really want to become evil. All he wanted was a deal. And the guy Whiplash, the guy he made the deal with, sort of made him evil.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not really evil. He's just sent to prison.
So you were talking about characters. This is the first movie that introduced another Avenger into it. And who was that?
Black Widow.
That's right. These are our Titan series action figures. This is the Black Widow action figure. And this is something that I think Marvel did really well, as opposed to some other cinematic universes, that they decided to take their time and build their universe. So starting with these movies, leading up to the Avengers, they start introducing characters one at a time. And this one was Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow. And we didn't know who she was for quite some time in the movie, right?
Yeah. Well, really, once you see how many times as I have, you really just say, oh, look, that's Black Widow.
That's right. We have seen it quite a bit. And they also have some more extended scenes with Nick Fury in this.
Yeah, more Nick Fury. And the only problem is, in Iron Man 3, he was having hallucinations. But was it the heart thingy? Maybe that's why Jarvis couldn't find a replacement for the heart in the beginning of the movie, because the one that Nick Fury said, oh, go do that one,
right,
is giving him hallucinations.
Well, we saw that at the beginning of this movie, of Iron Man 2, he was being poisoned by the palladium, and he had to go on a quest to find a different element to power the arc reactor in his chest. And
so maybe that's why Jarvis didn't say, oh, do that one. because that would give him hallucinations like he did have in Iron Man 3.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? You got to get it from his dad. I think that was interesting to see the backstory with his dad. He thought that his dad didn't love him because his dad was always so busy. But then his dad, what did he do? He sent him that little video message from beyond the grave there, telling him that he was his biggest and best creation. And that's what you are to me. You are my biggest and best creation. Well, not my biggest and best, because, you know, Kimberly is a good creation too. I love you both the same. So, what else about this movie did you, is there anything that you thought they could have done differently? Remember the last time you put that on, you got stuck. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything that you think that they could have done differently, or did you like it?
I think there's only one thing that they could have done different.
What?
When Hammer did his little deal with him,
Whiplash.
he was like, with Whiplash, he was like, he didn't remember of how he just built like whips, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't he just ask him to build that? He already built like what was close to an Iron Man suit. Why didn't Hammer ask, oh hey, I want that that suit that you almost finished?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he got a little greedy, Justin Hammer did. He wanted an army of Iron Men, and Whiplash made drones and turned them all against him. That's what goes to show you, never trust a homicidal maniac to do your work for you.
Especially prisoners who almost died. He literally almost died, and Hammer's like, this guy seems good. He almost killed Iron Man / Tony Stark, my enemy, but he also forgot. Whiplash, that was Whiplash's,
Yep.
and he wanted something different. So he made drones and one suit. One suit was the Whiplash's, aka his suit in the forest battle. And all the others for just he has hacking skills and can make it so he can shoot people.
We forgot the other hero that they introduced in this one.
Happy?
No, well, no, not Happy, but War Machine.
War Machine?
Yeah, another hero. Again, they were slowly building their universe, which I think is awesome.
And also, people speculate that little kid with the iron armor that almost
right.
got blasted was
Peter
Spider-Man.
Parker.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
Yeah, there's one kid. There's a kid at the expo when the drones are attacking, and he's got an Iron Man mask on, and he raises his arm to the drone, and it's Iron Man comes in and saves the day, and it's actually not a speculation. It's been confirmed that kid was Peter Parker. Isn't that amazing? Why are you surprised? You're the one who brought it up.
I'm surprised because I thought it was still a theory.
Oh, you didn't know it was confirmed? Yeah, the directors of the Avengers, the next Avengers, and I think Josh Whedon, actually, the big head guy, and not Josh Whedon, Kevin Feige, the big head guy of Marvel Cinematic Universe, he confirmed that is true. Isn't that interesting?
I guess it sort of makes sense. That boy was in literally 2 cutscenes.
That's right.
And it was just a random boy, so why did they put them in 2 cutscenes?
That's true.
I guess it was little people. It was like, hey, let's make the fans go crazy. Let's say that a kid that just randomly appeared is Spider-Man.
Yep. So what do you think, Brant? Is there anything that you want to ask me about this movie?
If you were Iron Man, what would you do if you really actually fought Whiplash? How would you try to take him down?
Oh, man. Well, I would have to try to find a way to grab the whips and then fly and tie the whips to the top of the dome and then punch him up.
Oh geez, it's electric whips. Well, he didn't really was able to grab it, but did you see what the electric whips did to his armor? It put a big scar that went like this.
Ah, yeah, you're
right
right.
on the armor. It almost tore right through him.
I didn't think this through.
You would probably have. I would really just think fire at him, or call like the army. I don't get it. The police back there don't have guns. This is a race. There's a lot of serious things that can happen.
That's true.
And Whiplash just came out there, and nobody had a gun to shoot him.
So what do you think, Grant? The next movie, which one is it?
Iron Man 3?
No. The next in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They did it as the cutscene at the end of the movie. We had a little teaser. Agent Coulson went to the desert and he was looking at...
Oh yeah, 4.
Thor. Thor's the next one. Thor, the original Thor. And that's another thing that they use to combine the universes together is these cutscenes at the end credit scenes where they show that everything is really piecing together. And you saw Agent Coulson. The next movie is Thor, the original Thor that came out in the same year as Iron Man in 2010. Looking forward to watching that. And
I just noticed something.
what?
It's like a puzzle. You have a bunch of pieces. Those are like the movies of the cinematic universes. But you have some missing pieces. You find the missing pieces, the end credit scenes, and the whole entire puzzle just comes together.
You just blew my mind. I love it. The entire Marvel Cinematic Universe is a jigsaw puzzle, and all these things are putting them together. I think that's awesome, Grant.
And also, know what's weirder?
What?
That end credit cutscene was during the movie because we saw what happened before he got banished. That was when he got banished.
Yep, that's true.
So they just put that in there to give a little teaser of what's going to happen in the movie at like 250.
Yep. Well, the stuff that happens, stuff that happens on Asgard stays on Asgard,
Didn't make any sense at all. It was on Earth.
I never make any sense. All right, so I think it's time to wrap this up. This Sunday, we hope to get back on track and watching Thor with another review on Marvel Monday next week. And we're all on this path to Infinity War. 20 or so movies to get ready for Marvel's Infinity War. And sometime in February, we're going to go see Black Panther in the movie theaters. And we'll do a little quick thing about that when that comes out and do a more intense review in our little path to Infinity War here. So, you ready, Grant? Okay. Goodbye.